Stories play a vital role in our lives, captivating us with their gripping narratives, whether from movies, novels, or even images. Compelling stories make us feel, think, and keep us engaged, leaving a lasting impression on our minds. Storytelling helps us connect emotionally with others, conveying values, beliefs, and purpose. In the world of architectural visualization, the role of 3D artists has evolved beyond simply helping viewers understand the concept created by an architect. Nowadays, images are more about the story the artist conveys through the image, with architecture serving as the background for this narrative. When done correctly, visual storytelling can engage viewers, strengthen relationships with the public, increase awareness, and achieve much more. Through narrative, we not only provide viewers with information, but also evoke their emotions and energy. Incorporating storytelling into architectural visualizations is a powerful tool that can enhance the impact of the image and leave a lasting impression on the viewers. You may wonder, how to approach this in Arvis? Let me explain. First of all, you have to start with an idea. Find out who will be your audience, what emotions you want to evoke, what you want to present, and what you want to focus on. Then, plan your story. So, choose the techniques that will help you convey your narrative. Think about how much of this story you want to reveal. Do you want it to be an open story and give your viewer room for interpretation? Or are you willing to directly tell all about the details to the viewers using a closed story? At each stage, remember to support your idea, for example, by including proper assets, choosing suitable lighting, providing the right colors, including specific characters, choosing a proper camera angle and style, and so on. The last step will be looking at the image one more time and removing all the distractions, if any, that are not in line with a story causing confusion. So to practice, let's analyze our course images. In the living room image, we wanted to create a very cozy and chilled atmosphere. For this reason, we decided to add a bit of sun and warm artificial lighting to the image to create a welcoming look. Also, we added free assets and pampas grasses that match a homely mood. All of this, in combination with the colors we've chosen, complements our idea. For the kitchen shot, our idea was to go with the simplicity of the design. For this reason, the colors, lighting, and assets follow this concept. We limited the number of assets and added only a few, all of them with toned-out colors. Also, the light is very soft and neutral from the outside with accents of warm lights inside. The view in the background creates a great connection with the apartment rather than standing out from it. In the bathroom, our goal was to highlight the presence of greenery in the space, and for that, we wanted it to be emphasized. All other assets are rather toned down and they fill the space instead of standing out. Adding the lounge in the back highlights the pleasure of using this space, making it look relaxing. All of this goes hand in hand with the colors and soft lighting. Here we wanted to add a bit of light, and we decided to add a feminine vibe to the space. This is why we used high heels to highlight this style. We didn't want to show too much. We used an open story so everyone can write their own story for this room. We wanted to add a bit of mystery to it, so the narrative is played in the evening. And the warmth from the interior lights makes this space cozy and cheerful. In the cabin shot, the goal was to highlight the connection with nature. This is why we decided to use this camera to create layers in the visualization. The lake in the background, the cabin in the middle ground, and the planting in the foreground. This way, we show how nature and architecture interpenetrate. Also, the colors, simplicity of assets, and lighting are a coherent part of the story, highlighting the calmness and relaxed mood there. In the end, we added a person to emphasize the connection of nature with the residents of the cabin. For the house, our goal was to show something different than always people see on visualizations. We wanted to make this space very live, but at the same time, not cluttered and full of signs for viewers. So we again decided to use the open story and create a more moody atmosphere with the lighting and colors outside, but at the same time, add warmth to the interiors to highlight the cheerful atmosphere in the house. On top of that, we added the man who prepares barbecue for his family, maybe friends, or perhaps just for himself. We don't know it, but we can suspect. And this is what the open story is all about. In the courtyard, the goal here was to show that it is a closed estate where you don't have to care about anything as there are people responsible for taking care of the place for you. The residents just have to enjoy spending time there. For this reason, we use the soft morning lighting to highlight the cheerful mood in this area. Taking into consideration the time of the day, we thought it would be a nice idea to add gardeners in the image that take care of the gardeners before residents are there. All of this complements the story and the idea we had in our heads. And finally, the office building. We wanted the viewers to see this space as a more chill-out area. For this reason, we didn't decide on the crowded people. Instead, we just used a couple of them. Also, we used outstanding colors to catch viewers' attention as they are not used to this combination of colors so much, especially for office buildings. We wanted to emphasize that this is a great place to work and walk around so people are not afraid of the new real estate built in the city they already know. You can see that the stories can be very different. Sometimes they are very simple, sometimes more complex. No matter what concept you have in your head, always remember that the story has to be coherent, so whatever you add has to follow this story.